for July 6th. All right, 2024, and we can still use this one. All right. Okay, Two of Cups, High Priestess, and the Empress. Someone's going to carry the weight for you. Just in a nutshell, is kind of what I'm getting first and foremost. Somebody like wants to carry the weight for you, or someone's going to carry the weight for you. That's what I just heard. Somebody knows what you want, or somebody has clarity on how to do something for you now. Wow, a lot of love here. So there's a lot of love coming out for you today, or, you know, this could also be you. I feel like it's almost like you have a partner in crime. Or like your higher self is really coming through for you. Like for real, all right? Something is going to work out. Wow, something's really going to work out. Something that you, okay, first of all, I feel like right now you have anxiety or you're afraid to do something. Just do it. I don't know, for some reason there's fear. Like you feel afraid, or you feel anxious, or like you feel paranoid about something. What is the Ten of Pentacles? Okay, you feel paranoid because you're getting attention. I feel like you always get attention, but it's never felt like this before. You feel guilty about it. You feel guilty about getting attention, or you feel guilty about being successful, or you feel guilty about some type of victory, like you don't deserve to have it, or you don't deserve this. Why I don't just, you know, maybe it's the way that you achieve something, or the way how you got something. You feel like you don't deserve to have this, or something is successful, it's working out, and then there's like so much guilt. Like you don't want to go outside. Somebody may congratulate you or compliment you. Like I feel like too, somebody's giving you a compliment. This could be several people, strangers. You every time you get a compliment, you cringe. This could also be a Gemini that is just, I don't know, there's like anxiety or like guilt. Like somebody feels guilty. Because they lied to you, because they stabbed you in the back, or because, I don't know, someone's afraid of like losing you, someone's afraid of you slipping away, or this is you, Scorp. What is the, you're like afraid that something is actually working. You're like, oh my God, because I kind of feel like you're afraid for something to be over. You know that something is going to inevitably end, and that's, you've been waiting for the end of something. You've been waiting for this, and it's like you're scared to keep going. You're also afraid for something to end, but I feel like you can't stop doing something. Something is like an addiction. So here's the thing. I feel like even beyond the point of you being successful, you can't stop. You're like, man, something's wrong with me. I'm addicted, or something's not right about this. Something is not sitting well with you about a situation. You feel like the way that you're obtaining something is wrong. What is it? Wow, you really feeling some type of way. You're having a hard time like controlling your urge. Like you want to be patient, you want to stop, but you can't. Like something in you it's almost like something's controlling you. Your hand, your behavior. You're afraid to stop, but you're also afraid of going too far. So you're trying to slow down, but you can't. You're like, I can't stop, but I need to. Okay. This is just about you getting attention, or being victorious in some way, or being attractive. I feel like too, you're afraid that you're sticking out like a sore thumb. Like you don't want to be outstanding, or you don't want to stick out. You're like, man, they're gonna know. Someone's gonna know. You feel like someone's on to you. All right. Maybe somebody is on to you. What's the Ten of Pentacles? You're paranoid. Okay, yeah, you stick out like a sore thumb, but I kind of feel like you are sticking out like a sore thumb, but I don't think that's the problem. I think the problem is you're worried about somebody noticing something. So this could be like, maybe you had a nose job, or you got some type of work done, and you're like, someone's gonna notice, or someone's gonna comment on that, or you're worried that people, all right. Every time I see the Nine of Cups, I like cringe. So maybe you think people are laughing at you when they're not. Or maybe somebody is laughing, but they're not laughing at you. They're laughing with you. I don't know. I feel like something is beautiful here. You're getting what you want. You feel ashamed or guilty about something. What is the Nine of Cups? Okay, you don't, there's something that you don't even see. Like, something's really beautiful. You can't even see it, or like, there could be somebody else too, where somebody's like worried about you seeing something or noticing something, or I don't know. The Nine of Swords just keeps coming out. Like, okay, the Three of Pentacles. Maybe you're afraid that someone's stealing the words out of your mouth, or you're afraid of copying. What is the Three of Coins? Wow. Okay, the Ace of Coins. It's okay. Somebody's, okay, this is like pressure. Somebody's pressuring you into doing something, or you're doing, okay, you can't stop because someone's copying you. Like no, first of all, you can't stop because something has to be completed. But if you keep going, you just get copied. Like you don't get credit, or somebody else gets credit for your work. I think somebody's trying to scare you, to be honest. I think someone is trying to scare you into stopping, or somebody is afraid of you reaching your highest potential, or somebody's afraid of you becoming like too powerful. I feel like you are afraid as well. Like you're afraid of becoming too powerful, or you're afraid of reaching a certain height. Maybe you're afraid that you're going to be alone. Or you feel like the way that you're getting something is lawless. I feel like you want to wait, you want to see how something's going to turn out, but somebody's pressuring you, or someone's rushing you to do something all at one time. You're like, man, why how come I can't wait? What's the big hurry? I feel like too, somebody is like rushing to cover something up. Like someone's I feel like somebody wants you to hurry up and do something so they can hurry up and cover it up. Why? Or, I feel like too, it's like you don't have any privacy. It's like somebody's always listening no matter what you do. This could be somebody else too, on the outside looking in. It's like somebody's always waiting to cover something up, or something is a cover up. Maybe somebody's using you as a cover-up or something like that. I just feel like you need to get away. You need to get out. Maybe somebody, maybe you don't feel secure. You don't feel like peace at home. So you have to leave the house and you don't want to leave the house. You're like, no, I don't want to, I don't want to leave my house. I want to stay at home. It's like somebody's pressuring you to leave the house. Like, why do I have to leave the house? Why? But I feel like at home you feel paranoid, or you feel unsafe there, or you feel tormented where you like inside your four walls. So you're forced to go out and, like, I don't know, sit at a park or at a bar. It's almost like you're homeless with a house. It's like you feel more comfortable outside. At home you don't feel comfortable, or you feel scared or paranoid, or so it's almost like you're being forced out of your comfort zone. And it's not in a good way. It's like you almost you feel like homeless. Like someone's like, it's like you're being forced to go outside, or you're being forced to leave your comfort zone, or you're being forced to leave your house. Not like in like an eviction type of way, but it's like a because you have to get away from something. It's like if you stay at home, you indulge in this addiction, or you just, I don't know what this is. When you're at home, you feel anxious. You feel like you can't wait. You can't sit still. You can't stop moving. What is the moon? You're gonna find a simple solution to like your agony or some type of mental anguish or something. I just kind of feel like you want to be at home. You want peace. Maybe you just need sleep. That could be the simple solution. But maybe you have a hard time sleeping. You're staying up all night. You don't know why. I kind of feel like somebody's trying to push you out of a situation before you're supposed to leave. Like somebody wants you out. Someone's like, get out, get out. I feel like somebody is definitely doing work on you, some type of like somebody screwing with your head. All right. It's like you may just get up in the middle of the night, you just go outside and stand there, like you don't have anywhere to go, but it's like, I just need fresh air. And then like when you go back into your place, it's like, oh my God, I feel so much anxiety, or it's all right. It's not funny. It's like, this is, you are the breath. Listen and connect to your intuition. So this is, I feel like you are just really tapped in. That's what I'm getting. It says, follow the path of another. Your path is being redirected to where it should be. Yeah, maybe you need to follow somebody else's advice, or if you read cards, maybe you need to get a reading from somebody else, but it's your intuition. Like, I feel like you're super tapped in, or you're super open. And it's like this could be like, you can, like, what you're hearing is like the plants, and you hear subliminal messages on the TV, and you can hear the waters talking, and oh shit, the air is talking, all this other crazy shit. Like, you're not crazy. You're just really open. You're really tapped in. I feel like you are extremely sensitive to noise, or like the people around you. It's almost like somebody's in the same room with you, but they're down the hall, or they live on a different floor, but it's like they're right there in the room and shit with you. Especially like if you live around a lot of people, or you live in a house with several people, you're hearing everything, or you're feeling everything. And I feel like in combination, it feels like anxiety. All right, let's see. And then like you go out and you go to a bar, and you end up buying a drink you can't afford. You end up drinking when you don't want to. It's like, oh my God, I'm being forced to go out. What is wrong with you, Scorp? Like, or I'm being forced to have fun. I don't want to have fun, or something like that. All right. You are appreciated. Yeah. You have thank you. So like I said, it says follow the path of another. Someone's going to help you cope with this, or I feel like you just need somebody to talk to that can understand what you're going through. Maybe that's just you have no one to talk to. Like when you're at home, you're by yourself. When you're out, you're by yourself, but you're surrounded by people and then you hear everything and then you don't have any, like you have no friends, or you have nobody to talk to that understands what you're going through. Like nobody. And I feel like that can drive somebody insane, especially like if you're highly intuitive, or like you're open, or you're like a genius. And like you can't talk to anyone. There's like nobody that, like everybody you talk to, they're just average, or you know what I'm saying? You don't have anybody to express your feelings to. Like you feel like a maniac, or you feel like a lunatic, you feel crazy. I feel like too, you could be doing something that nobody else is doing, so therefore you feel alone. You are alone. You're the only one doing this, or but you're not crazy though. That, like, I just kind of feel like you're just like the only, I don't know, like the only smart one, or like you're the highest in the room type energy. Yeah, like you are the breath. That's like air. It's like you're really inside your head, man. Like, but I feel like you're like really tapped in. It will subside. I feel like that you need to go out. Like I feel like the breath, the air, like go outside and like get some fresh air, breathe the air in, like take a walk, or like pace or something like that. People are gonna call you crazy anyway, but yeah, because I feel like you don't have anyone to talk to. Like nobody. There's nobody that understands you, or people talk about simple-minded shit and like you're like on fucking Jupiter and shit. Yeah, you have an apprentice of clouds ambition. Yeah, I just kind of I feel like it's time for you to leave a situation. You like, man, I know I just need to get some shit. I need to get some things situated first, okay? And that's perfectly fine. I just kind of feel like it's time for you to relocate, or like leave. If you are like in a relationship with somebody and like you always feel like this, it's time for you to go. Especially like if you have to always sedate yourself, or like you always got to smoke weed or take a drink, like that's no way to live. Especially like when you don't want to, like if you don't want to smoke weed, you don't want to drink, but you're driven to do that. It's like the only thing that will calm my mind is like a shot or some wine. That's no way. That's how alcoholics are born. I kind of feel like somebody's trying to turn you into an alcoholic or a drug user, because there's no other way for you to calm your thoughts. You have no one to talk to. Like everywhere you go, people are communicating with other people. They are in relationships, like, and you just feel alone. You feel like I don't know. You feel like a foreigner or something like that. Maybe you are a foreigner. Something will subside. Okay, yeah, that's what I'm. These are Ascension symptoms. Okay, like you have the World card Ascension. That you high, like you're really intuitive. This could be like all of a sudden you feel open, and all of a sudden it's like, like That's how it was when I first started reading tarot cards. It just happens. Like your mind is just open, and you're just like, but maybe this is happening to you, but these are ascension symptoms. Like you're ascending or something like that. You're not crazy. You're not crazy. I'm gonna leave it there. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time.